for another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time, the show where I show you, yeah, just you, nobody else is watching, what's to do with your instant noodles. Today I've got one that was sent by Ferengi of Australia. Thank you so much again and again and again. This is the next to last variety that she sent. This is Mi Goreng Hype Abis Mi Goreng Kebab Rendang. And it's probably going to be pretty good, but it's like a fusion, I guess, of Turkish and Indonesian. So we will see. Noodle block. This one came through practically almost completely unscathed. The noodle looks to be a little bit thicker. And we will look at this cook now. Hold on. I'm getting there. Thanks to Bunch on YouTube for suggesting I do this. This is kind of fun. It mixes it up a little bit. And I can do things while you don't see me that you never know. What am I doing right now? God only knows. I have no idea. But on this episode, I thought I'd talk to you about the plate I'm using. And I'm going to use this plate. And this is from a design from something called Noritake Homecoming. And no, wait, Noritake Progression Homecoming. Anyways, it you can check that out. I'm sure you can see that. See, it's got little like weird stuff on that. And yeah, so when I was a kid, this is like stuff that when I was growing up that I used. I saw this pattern constantly. And my sister was going through stuff, and there were some chipped things. There were some things that, you know, other things broke and this and that. And she was like, "You want some of it?" I'm like, "Oh heck yeah!" So I've got a couple pieces to use, which is nice. There's another setup there that doesn't get used. We have these things called break fronts, and they're basically like a place to put your displayables that you don't touch behind glass. And there's a whole set of this stuff called Denby, which is a British stuff. And it's really neat, and it's really old school retro. I mean, it looks like stuff you'd see in a Better Homes and Gardens cookbook from like 1962. Super cheesy, but it's rad. I really want to use that more. One of these days I'll get some more of it. But it's been used. I don't know. I think she's trying to get rid of it, but it's just like, dude, there's no point. It's used. It's got scratches. You know what? It's got scratches. I don't know. But yeah. So that's what's going on today. I'm using this plate bowl thing. I was really hoping to have a really nice fried egg. Had a fried egg mishap, and it's just gonna be the fried egg it is. I'm bummed. I wanted this thing to look like absolutely primo, perfect, wonderful, and I don't think it's gonna, but that's okay. But noodles are boiling, and that's what they do. Cloudy day, sunny then cloudy, then sunny then cloudy. What it reeks of outside at this point is summer's almost gone. So that's the thing I'm getting out of the weather. It's like, oh, are we transitioning slowly towards fall? But then I am reminded that it is Wednesday and Saturday and Sunday, for those who are ridiculous as I, Saturday and Sunday is Pokemon Go Fest. Hey! But it's going to be in the mid-80s, upper 80s, 90s. So that's going to suck. It's hard to play a game where you got to walk around and look at your phone And it's so freaking bright you really can't see it. When you're legally blind, that is. So that's kind of crummy. But that's okay. I'll figure it out. We got tunnels. I'll hang out in the tunnel. And it's also August 26th is the 25th birthday of Kenmore, Washington. Yeah, it used to just be a place you drove through without a name, or maybe they just called it Kenmore. They've got names for like everything now. It's like there's Up Lake, there's this and that and the other. I mean, they've got all these names for areas that were just like, oh yeah, like on that street. Now they've just like gotten really particular about what they call things. It's like everybody wants to go, oh, this is the Arrowhead neighborhood. Like, what? Really? Is it? Why? Why do you call it that? I mean, it might say that on a map, like a, I don't know. I live in this area. I live in Inglemoor. Like, nah, you live in Kenmore, and honestly, I love it. I love this area, but Kenmore is just a place you drive through going to Bothell or Shoreline or Kirkland. We're at the top of Lake Washington, and the east side is east of Lake Washington. The west side is west of Lake Washington. So I live in, I guess there's Middle America. I live in Mid-Washington, if you want to call it that. Wow, this smells different. It smells very, I don't know what it smells like. At first I thought it smelled like coriander, but I'm getting interesting whiffs out of this sucker. It's got some whiffs. Check out the whiffs. I really would love to be able to find out if there is going to be a smell-o-vision at some point. Cheaters. Whoa! Thicker noodle. So I'm getting kind of like a lemoniness to it. I wonder if this is supposed to be like doner kebab or something like that. I'm really not well versed in the way of the kebab. I really wish I was, because I've always wanted to try kebab-related things, but I'm discombobulated. It's got little crunchy bits. They're okay. It's kind of got like a lemony hit to it. Turkish, huh? I don't know. I don't know that I really like this one all that much, which is a surprise because I generally like all the mee goreng varieties, I think. But I don't know about this one. This one's kind of, And there's our egg that didn't really do as it was told. What are we going to throw on here? Some fried onion? God, that's a weird, funky flavor, dude. Wow. Maybe I can put some of this fried onion on the egg. And maybe I can do some crushed red pepper too. Like that. Definitely looks different now. And while I'm at it, I will put on some sesame seed. But yeah, this is a plate I rarely use, and I think this was the right pick for this one. A very special episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time where I use a plate I don't use often. Do it. Well, thanks again to Ferengi for sending this all the way from Australia, which it came all the way from Indonesia, but Indonesia is closer to Australia than Indonesia closer to me, but, you know, whatever. And, yeah, a lot of people in Australia get to go and visit Indonesia. They go to Bali. It's like us going to Hawaii. They go to Bali. Rad. Anyways, yeah, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, really helps me out. Helps more like-minded instant noodle aficionados check out things to do with their noodles. You can get a membership if you want. If you want to spend $500, you don't have to like do it every month. Do it once. You will get to run the show for 7 days. Yeah. So there's info in the, I don't know where you even find the memberships, but you can get a membership. You get a shout out too. If you do like the cheaper ones, you get a shout out. Yeah, you don't have to do it every month. I really don't care. I figure nobody's going to do it, so. But you never know. Anyways, thanks for watching. This has been Hans the Ramen Raider wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. Yeah, you could be on the show. Have a good one. Bye.